Welcome back to the fourth episode of Steelheads tonight. Um, Little hiatus last week as I was under the weather. But we are back once again. Jason, some big news came out on Friday of the suspension for Luke Dragicica. Rest of the season, including playoffs. And he has to do community service. Do some classes and counseling, and he has to go before a reinstatement board for the chance to be reinstated next year.
Yeah, that's like the crazy. I think that's the craziest part about the whole thing. Like we knew it was bad after we saw it. Like obviously we knew like okay, that's definitely he's definitely out for a while, if not forever suspended or kicked out of the league for what you say. But the fact is, like I'm glad the league has taken this seriously in terms of we want our players to be safe. Like that was totally unacceptable, and I agree. Like sure, it hurts that it's one of our steelheads, like someone on the steelheads that did that, but also you gotta lay down the law. Like you gotta be like, okay, this cannot happen again. You're done for the year. You're doing this and that. Like you're going through counseling and community service, and to be reinstated, you basically got. It's basically what they basically said is you gotta know that you learned. We gotta know that you learned your lesson, kind of thing, to be
Yeah,
reinstated.
and still, even if he does all this stuff, he still has to go through the reinstatement process. He still might not be able to be reinstated. We don't know that far yet because
I don't know
that's
that.
still next. That's like not. We don't have to worry about that till next year. But there's still the slight chance that he might not be reinstated.
Yeah, and obviously that's a big chance. Like not a big chance, but like a that's a big possibility as well that he won't get reinstated. And for all we know, he could not be. The Steelers might decide to just cut ties with him. Like in all honesty, like I think Luke Dragesica has kind of given them a bad rep almost. And I hate to say
Yeah,
that, but like
yeah.
stuff like that
I'm
affects
thinking
bad.
along the same way as you. I think they will cut ties with him because you don't want that kind of rep for your team. So I think I think they will eventually cut ties with Dragicica. Not that his name counts towards the roster right now because of the suspension,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I still see a chance where they do cut him from the Steelhead family.
And that will just like get that reputation off of them, like of being a dirty team.
They're not a dirty team. It was just a dirty
Yeah,
play and
dirty.
a
Should have
stupid
said dirty.
idea.
Dirty, stupid play.
Yeah. Um, so we go into the recap of the weekend. They faced Peterborough on Thursday, where nothing seemed to be going their way. 7-1. Um,
Yeah,
Bowen
we didn't finish that game. We stopped watching after the second period.
Bowen allowed 6 goals.
6 goals, and I know didn't
Or no,
Johnson
no,
came in
no.
relief.
He allowed 3 goals. He was pulled out of the first period,
Yeah, and then Luke Johnson came
and
in and
then
finished off the
Johnson
game.
came in and the floodgates opened. The only goal scorer for the Steelheads that game was Fibiger. Again, we talked a couple episodes ago about getting defense, getting the defense more into the game and scoring some more goals, and Phibbs was the only one that scored that game.
Yeah, he was, and like obviously that goes back to the last season as well. Like Fibber was always a consistent contributor. Where he just had a bit of a slow start this season, but now you can start seeing like what he did last year again.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's looking more like himself again this year now. Now that he's back in the routine of being a Steelhead, like I know he missed a majority of camp because he was with Czechia for a bit,
Like, yeah, and then he was
and
at
then he went
Kraken
to
camp.
training camp with the Kraken. So he missed some time with that. Um, Friday's game was a little bit better. Bowen started once again. Stakehoven got the game going in the second period with his fifth of the season, and then 5 minutes later, Flint tied it, and that was the only goals we saw until we went to a shootout,
Yeah.
um, where the Steelheads lost in the shootout. But
It's
it
hard
was
to blame the goalie on that. It's a
yeah,
one-on-one. It's not like a in soccer where the goalie's like basically guessing where it's gonna go, but it doesn't make it any easier when you have no defense and then it's like, okay, it's only me. I'm the last resort.
Yeah, and it was a hard overtime too because if you remember, about 2 minutes in, the Steelers got caught for too many
Yeah, too
players,
many men. That's right. Yeah, too many men on the ice.
and when that happened, I said to you that might be the game because you can't be taking stupid penalties in overtime. But they
That's not
were able,
even just a penalty on the players. That's the bench. That was the
yeah,
bench penalty there.
yeah, but you can't be taking stupid penalties in overtime, and thankfully they killed it off, but they couldn't
Yeah,
get anything in the shootout. Like nobody scored for the Steelheads, um, which sucked, but it is what it is. But then Sunday's game
they got the
came.
points at the end of the day.
Yeah,
That's all we
end of
can
the
think
day they
about.
got the point, but then we come to Sunday where they
What a game
beat
that
down
was.
on the Sudbury Wolves 8-2. Zabesky scored one. Shout out to Ty Daniels for his first OHL goal.
And don't forget Peter Green. He also got his
Green
first
as well.
OHL goal.
Patton scored one. Bibiger scored two.
Yep.
Sherrod scored one, and Dominglio scored as well.
Yeah.
Um,
And Pat had a 4 point night, so that was a great game
yeah,
for him.
Patton and Phibbs had good nights.
And Bowen stood on his
Sudbury,
head. Like he anything that came his way that night, it seemed he was out in front of it. Like he was solid.
yeah, Sudbury's a tough team because, like, not a tough team, easy
They're in your
matchup
division. It's
because
a good
they're
division matchup. It's gonna be a hard matchup each time.
yeah, but it should have been a like that's the score I kind of thought it would be because Sudbury isn't a good defensive team.
Yeah, they're not like, and
Um,
obviously like where we sit for our season tickets, we were right by the area where they had their families. Like the
yeah,
Sudbury Wolves actually drove out their families for this game, and they were nice people. Like I had no complaints about them. Like obviously, sometimes they'll get a little loud and rowdy.
I mean that's part of hockey though. Like
Yeah, that's
the
part of hockey. Like it's just it was like a funny kind of rowdy. Like I heard a fan like keep on saying that's a penalty, and I'm just like where?
yeah, like if we look at the stats now, Sherratt leads the team in goals with 10. Bibiger has 8. That's second on the team. Um, so the defense is starting to get more points, like we discussed a few games ago. Um, Now you need to start seeing the bottom six
Producing more.
start to produce because it's been a while
Yeah.
for Amadio, uh,
Staycombe
uh,
got the last point, I
Sweden,
believe. That was the
yeah,
one goal
Singleton,
against on Friday.
like yeah, like you need guys like that to start stepping up a little bit more. Um,
Ty
Botino
Daniels
hasn't
did step
played.
up and get that game as well
Yeah,
in the game on
Botino
Sunday.
hasn't played in a bit because he's been struggling. So
Been struggling, and I'm not sure if there's like an injury that we don't know about, kind of thing.
yeah, I couldn't
Because I
tell
know
you.
HL, obviously, they're very private about the injuries.
Yeah. I mean, we also saw Reed Giga his first point of the season on Sunday.
Yeah.
Um,
And then he
he came,
really, he
he
really
came
wanted to
close.
go at the end.
Yeah, he came close to scoring. He wants his first goal as a Steelhead. He's been here for two and a
Oh,
half
two and a
years,
half,
I think,
3 years
now,
now.
and he still hasn't scored a goal with the Steelheads. He has one career OHL goal, and that came with um his first team.
I don't even remember who he played for
Yeah,
first.
my
Yeah,
mind's
forgot
not
about
working right now, but but it'll come to me eventually. Again, Bowen's leading the team in games played for goaltenders. He's played in 20 games, with Paolini appearing in one, Peter Shabowski in one, and Luke Johnson in three. We still have no idea what's happening with Peter Shabowski. Like, was he sent back
it.
to his junior team? We have no idea. Like, let's see if
No
we can
idea.
find.
I believe it's an injury though. That's my initial thought. That he's hurt.
Yeah.
'Cause, like I feel like we haven't really like, but he hasn't been around either. Like usually when players are injured, sometimes they'll still be at the games and stuff like that.
That's what it makes me think. He might have been sent back down. I'm just seeing if I can find anything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for Reed Gee, he played in Flint before. That's where he got his first goal.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just couldn't put the name to the team. Let's see here. For Peter, looks like. he's back with his junior team. Let me just confirm here. Yeah, it looks like from here he's back with the USA um, S17 league with the Central District. He's played in 6 games, so it looks like he has been sent back to his um,
Junior team.
junior team here, which does make more sense why we haven't been seeing him, but also what happened that made them
Send him back down. Huh?
send him back because he didn't look too bad in the game that he played. Mind you, it was so long ago I don't really remember, but I remember it not being too bad with with how
Yeah, he
he
made 30
performed.
saves on 34 shots in his one OHL game.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks like he was sent back down to his like I'm on his elite prospects page now. Like it does say he's playing with the Steelheads, but it says here that do, do, do. Yeah, it just says he has 1 game
Yeah, so it doesn't actually say where he is.
Steelheads, but it says 6 games played with in the Central District in the USA S17 league. That's what makes me think that he was sent back down. So
Obviously, we need someone to help
of
Bowen
course,
out, obviously.
yeah, we they need somebody that can help Bowen with his workload. Like he's been playing a lot.
Yeah. And I'm not saying Luke Johnson can't be that guy, but it doesn't seem like JR really trusts him yet. If that makes any
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, I don't think he does.
Like, because if he trusted him, I feel like he Johnson would have started one of the 3 games this past week slash weekend.
Yeah, I think you're right on that aspect because it's hard for a goalie to play 3 games in 4 or 5 days. Like it's a lot. It's a grueling job for a goaltender. Um, as we look at the standings now, Brantford still holding down court with 18 wins. Still no regulation losses, which is incredible.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a stat line that's insane right now.
yeah, and their goal differential, they have plus 60 goals in differential, which is phenomenal in this league. Barry sitting pretty in second place, which doesn't make sense because Oshawa has more points than them. I don't
You're looking at
understand it at
conference
all.
division.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
you're looking
I'm
at the
looking at
conference.
conference. I'm looking
Yeah,
at
you're looking at the
conference, so that's
conference.
probably why.
So I was
But
about to say, Brantford's are on our division.
Barry's first in the Central Division. Brantford's first in the East. Owen Sound is first in the Midwest over London by a point, which is surprising. But London hasn't looked like
London
themselves.
is not the team they were last year. Let's just be
Yeah.
real. Like, and obviously we went to a game where the Knights played the Guelph Storm. Like, because there's one week where the Steelers didn't have any games at home, so we're like, hey, let's go out to Guelph and watch the Storm play. What a
Yeah.
bunch of I don't know what kind of hockey they think they're. I feel like they think they're better than everyone else. Almost the London Knights.
Well, because they have the Hunter brothers that are running the team, so they think they're an NHL team. They think they're the best in the league, but
Yeah,
and if they lose, they act like crybabies,
yeah.
which
We saw like 3 different players break their sticks in the last minute over 2 empty net goals that the Storm scored to
yeah,
finish the game. And then I'm just like, what a bunch of like, why are you guys doing this? Like, that's not how you play the game. Like, I don't care. You lose with, you gotta learn how to be a good loser almost.
yeah, you can't be sore losers.
Yeah.
Um, Windsor leads in the West by 2 points over Flint. Um, Brampton's still fourth in the Central. They're 7 points up on Sudbury, 3 points
Now we have a little
behind.
bit more comfortable of a cushion there now with
Only
that
three
last
points
win.
behind Niagara now. and five behind North Bay. So if they can keep winning some games here, they might be able to move up in the standings a little bit. Because if the
Playoffs start today.
playoffs start
Brantford
today,
would be our team, would be who we face.
yeah. So and Brantford has had our number this year so far.
But they've been good games. They've been very competitive games. Physical, obviously. Obviously, rivalry weekend was a big thing, which I didn't even think the Bulldogs and Steelheads as rivals until rivalry weekend when I'm like, oh, okay, these guys they don't like each other very much.
Yeah. Um. Now let's talk about our Steelhead three stars of the weekend, Jason. For me, I'm going with our third star with scoring his first OHL goal, Peter Green. For my second star, again, another first goal because we don't get to see those too often. I'm going to go Ty Daniels for my second star. And Fibiger is my first star with his amazing 4 points on Sunday.
All right, so for my three stars, I'm obviously gonna give it to Ty Daniels for third star, first goal, and it was a what a shot it was as well. Like that he shot the shot that he did was a thing of beauty. Second star, I'm giving it to Jakob Fibiger for his great great week in general. Like he had what was it, two goals on Sunday and then a goal on Thursday. So he
Thursday.
basically led the pack in that week, this whole week of Steelers hockey. But my first star, I'm giving it to Troy Patton. Like he had a great game. Like I've been waiting for him to go crazy one game because like we've seen like him get points and all that, but he's never really had a game where he's gotten multiple points that much. And he had a 4 point game. That was awesome to see.
Yeah, we don't get to see Patton get many points too often, so when he gets them, it's a fun time.
He's getting those top line minutes now. Like he's showing
Yeah,
now,
he's in the top
proving that
six
he's the
now.
fourth line
I
worthy now.
think he's on the first line, if my memory is correct,
Yeah, he's
with
skating with
Sadowski and
Vesky
Sherrod.
and Sherrod. Yeah,
Um, so now let's talk about Wednesday. They're tomorrow now because the
yeah.
Steelheads
Tomorrow,
are playing
right back at it tomorrow.
in Erie tomorrow. Um, I think Bowen gets another start. Because like you said, it doesn't seem like JR trusts Johnson yet. Um,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. I hope the Steelheads can come up on top here. Oops, not that. They've played Erie a couple times already this season, I believe. Going back to yeah,
Nears was the last in their division
in
as well. So
October they faced Erie and they won 7-2. So I think if the Steelheads play like they did on the 19th of October, they have a pretty good chance to beat Erie there. Um, obviously, we'll see how tomorrow goes. Um,
yeah, Neary's like just because you're a last place team doesn't mean anything. Like
exactly.
in the OHL, you never know.
Yeah, Neo, you never know because things change so fast in the league because it's the OHL. Um,
Yeah,
it doesn't matter what place you're in, any team can beat anybody.
I think the thing that the Otters have been missing this year is a defenseman like Matthew Schaefer. In all honesty,
Yes,
like they don't have that. Obviously, he made the jump to
Schaefer,
the NHL, but he doesn't. They don't have that guy who can play a good
don't have
two-way
that
game.
shutdown guy. Not that he was shut down, but he could score you
Well, but he would also get
a
back on
goal.
defense really quickly.
Yeah. Today's Steelheads alum, this is Ethan Del Mastro. He was
Dumbass.
captain of the Steelheads when they were in Mississauga. Um,
I
now he's
believe the
playing,
third last captain in the Mississauga Steelheads era.
yeah, and now he's playing with the Chicago Blackhawks AAA team or AHL team.
H Triple A team. I like that baseball reference.
My mind's still on baseball. But yeah, as his time with the Steelheads, um, he wasn't much of a goal scorer. He was more of an assist guy.
Yeah,
Um, he only scored nine goals with the Steelheads in his 3 years, and he would tally up to he would tally up the assists. Like that was his game. 41 assists one season. So he was more of an assist guy than a goal scorer, which was what you want for a defenseman. You don't need them to score. You want them just to get points and prevent goals from
Play
happening.
shutdown defense. Yeah, that's all you want
Exactly.
from them, which he did. He obviously a great defenseman.
Yeah. And then he was traded mid-year in 2022-23 to Sarnia.
Yeah, that's how the Steelers got their first captain in Brampton Steelheads history,
Uh,
Porter
that's
Martone.
where they got Martone, and I believe McDonnell was a part of that
Yep,
as well.
he
Uh,
was.
but then, yeah, he went to Sarnia, got drafted with Chicago. He's appeared
And
in
he did. He had his NHL debut, I think. Like he's been in the NHL.
he's appeared in 27 games
Yeah, thought so.
with the Blackhawks. Has two goals with them. And this year he's played in one game with the Blackhawks, but his majority has been down with Rockford in the AHL. He has one goal and six assists with Rockford this year so far. Um, we can't forget, like, he was also part of the World Junior tournaments in 2022 and 2023, which won gold medals.
Yeah, he was a part of those teams. That's awesome to see. Like whenever you see a guy who's on the team you root for go to the World Juniors and win gold, it's awesome. Like, and sure you miss them playing on your team, but to go out there and represent Canada and win gold, there's nothing better than that.
Exactly. Like that's all you want from any player in junior. Whether they're on your team or not, you want to see them get to the World Juniors, win a gold medal, because it's not every day you get a chance to represent your country.
Obviously, we're excited for this upcoming World Juniors. Obviously, two former Steelheads could very easily be on that roster, and Porter Martone and Ivan Kovic.
Yeah,
Like
and
they're right now
like
some of the front runners to be on that roster.
and like we discussed earlier on in our first episode, we will be covering World Junior Camp when it starts.
Yeah, that's
Looking
gonna be
ahead
coming up pretty darn soon.
to the World Juniors in December in about a month from now.
Yeah, they're gonna be playing.
Start.
Well, it's gonna
Um,
be
but but
1 month
but
tomorrow. They're gonna be
yeah, and in 3 weeks we'll start knowing
who's gonna
who
be. Yeah,
might be on the team. Like
and
I'm
if the
hearing,
NHL teams are gonna loan any of their players who are eligible.
like I was saying to you off podcast, I'm hearing that they might just pick players who are going to be on the team and not have extra players
Yeah,
that
which
they
is
need to
good. That way
cut.
nobody gets upset and stuff like that.
Exactly.
They
So
make the
let's
team.
say let's say you carry 25 players on your roster. Then they'll pick their 25 and say, okay, let's go to the camp. Let's play our let's play our
Our
pre-tournament
best
games.
hockey.
Let's get to Minnesota.
'Cause they are playing a couple like games in the. They're playing one in an exhibition game in Kitchener, I believe, and
Kitchener
I can't
and
remember
London,
in London. Okay, yeah,
and they're facing Sweden for both of those games.
it should be fun, even though it's gonna be like just pre-tournament. Those should be fun games to tune into.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to. I always love the World Juniors, so I'm looking forward to when that time comes.
Yeah,
Um,
it's gonna be. I hope a redemption year is in store. We need to medal this year.
yeah. Well, still, let's play tomorrow against Erie, like we said.
Yep, hoping for a big game.
They're off. They're off Thursday and back at it Friday, Saturday against Brantford on Friday, and then Sudbury again on Saturday. So,
Is it
um,
Saturday a home game or?
Saturday's a home game.
Oh, let's go. We can finally see the alternate jersey in person.
Yeah. So stay tuned for Friday when we have our setup for those two games and the recap of the Erie game. Um, but till then, thank you all for watching, and we will see you on Friday.